5 reasons why to learn music modes. Hi, my name is Chos. My first guitar was a classic one that I got in exchange with 2 music keyboards. My passion for guitar sound and music saw that as a fair deal. This story goes back to 1999. In 2019, it has been 20 years since I started to play the guitar. Learning music modes was a turning point in my music journey. Today, I will share with you 5 reasons learning music modes will take your music playing to the next level. You probably love music and you enjoy playing your instrument, but too busy or have been too busy to go to a music school or have private sessions. This might not be an academic approach nor a scientific method. It's my personal method. You can be sure it's tested and it's sincere and genuine. Now let's start. Modes are easy. The main reason modes seem intimidating and confusing to many is because of their names. Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, and Locrian. Those are only names of places or regions where people used to play music with a unique sound. Those names were used by the Christian Church in medieval times. They survived the era of classic music and they are still used today. Once you get past those exotic names, you will come to realize that modes are nothing more but music scales with unique sounds. Here's an example of one mode, E Mixolydian. It looks like any other scale that you can play on the guitar fretboard. Modes unlock the fretboard. One way to master playing music on your instrument is to visualize. In our case here, the guitar. Train your eyes to visualize how you move on the fretboard. Modes can be learned in 2 main approaches, relative and parallel, or absolute. We will talk about this more in another video. Now, those 2 approaches help you drastically connect all notes, scales, and chords together on the fretboard. A unique combination of tones and semitones give each mode its unique sound. As we can see in those scale charts, we can play all modes starting from the same root note E. If we look at E Ionian, we can see that the space between the root note E and the next note F sharp is 2 frets. But if we look at E Phrygian or E Locrian, we will see that the space between the root note E and the next note F is only 1 fret. So this is an example of how each mode is a combination of tones and semitones or steps and half steps. Modes let you express more of yourself. Not all guitarists share their secrets, but I've learned the modes over the years from many readings of books, magazine articles, DVDs and videos by legend guitarists like Joe Satriani, Vinnie Moore, Frank Gambale, Paul Gilbert, just to name a few. If you wonder how those masters play the guitar without even looking, how they play it like it's another organ of their own bodies, like it's 100% connected to their souls, the modes is one secret all those players share. Each one of them utilize it differently in his own way. Modes will help you express yourself because each mode has a unique sound. That will give you more ingredients to cook your own signature secret sauce. Imagine preparing a meal every time with only 2 ingredients, like a fruit salad with only grapes and strawberries. I'm talking about the major and minor scales here. Some people even play only pentatonic minor and that's it. I'm not saying that you cannot play great music by using only one scale. What I'm saying is that you can prepare a variety of different meals and tasty platters when you have more ingredients. Each mode has a unique sound and taste. Get familiar with the taste of each mode and you will have your own secret sauce. More about this in a future video. Modes and music genres. Some readings about history of humans and civilizations show that music existed even before languages. Not the music as we know it today, but a primitive form of music based on noises and rests between noises. If you wonder about exotic and ethnic music and why some regions or countries have their own unique music, it's because they used certain musical scales over time and centuries. Those scales kept changing and evolving, and what we have today is the result of that evolution. The concept of modes can be applied to every single musical scale. Actually, those 7 modes we mentioned earlier are only the fundamental modes based on the major scale, as it has been used excessively in classic music. Scales like Hungarian minor, harmonic or melodic minor, Chinese or Egyptian, all those scales have modes, or in other words, the concept of modes can be applied to all other scales. Learning modes will make it easy to decode music genres like blues, jazz, Latin, rock, and metal. It will also help you decode ethnic and exotic music that belongs to some historic era or some culture, country, or region. Modes and music theory. Back to point number 1, modes are simply music scales. If you like to learn any scale, you will need to learn its notes, intervals, chords, and more importantly, its sound. If you start to discover about that funky sounding scale, the bluesy and sexy vibe it has, the Dorian mode, first you will start it from the root note. Let's choose E for this example. Looking at this scale chart, you will see the location of the root note all over the fretboard. Using the dots on the guitar neck can be helpful to see on what frets those root notes are located. Another look, you will see that the Dorian mode has a minor third. That's why it has a minor sound. See the note G? It's the minor third. It should be G sharp if the scale was E Ionian or any other major mode. That was a quick example to show you how one decision to study one mode can help you understand music theory faster. It will also help your eyes get familiar on the fretboard. With time and practice, you get to discover all modes in the major scale and all other scales. The guitar journey is long and joyful. If you found the information in this video helpful or interesting, please thumb up and share with some of your friends who might share the same passion. Take some time to discover backing tracks on our channel. You'll find a variety of them. For sure you will find something you can rock along with. Check the link in the video description. I included one link with some modes backing tracks. Again, my name is Chos. Thanks for watching.